sooner or later, we will know the truth. Two Barcelona stars demand immediate intervention after Lewandowski'S offside. Just like coach Hansi Flick, Barcelona players were not happy with the decision to disallow Robert Lewandowski'S goal during their match against Real Sociedad on Sunday in La Liga. Barcelona lost 1-0 to their hosts, Real Sociedad, at the Anoeta Stadium on Sunday evening in the 13th round of La Liga, with Lewandowski scoring early in the game, only for the referee to disallow the goal after a VAR intervention, due to an offside. The television broadcast did not show any offside position for Lewandowski, but the semi-automatic offside technology indicated that the Polish star's shoe was slightly ahead by millimeters. Barcelona goalkeeper Iñaki Peña said in a television interview after the match, "Perhaps there was a mistake in the offside calculation. If that's the case, I hope the Spanish Football Federation takes action. That's the purpose of VAR." Meanwhile, Barcelona midfielder Marc Casado commented, "La Liga needs to review what happened. It would be dangerous to disallow a legitimate goal. I didn't see the footage directly, but I was informed about it. Sooner or later, we will know if there was an offside." Hansi Flick had previously stated that he told the referee that the VAR had made a mistake in calling the offside, emphasizing that there is no doubt about Lewandowski'S goal. Despite the defeat, Barcelona remains at the top of the La Liga standings with 33 points, 6 points ahead of Real Madrid, who have played one less match, while Sociedad increased their points to 18, sitting in 8th place. Barcelona goalkeeper angry after disallowed goal controversy. Barcelona goalkeeper Ignacio Peña expressed his anger after the controversial refereeing decisions in the match between the Catalans and Real Sociedad in La Liga. Barcelona fans feel that the referee denied them a legitimate goal after disallowing Robert Lewandowski'S goal in the first quarter of the match for offside. Peña calls for La Liga to investigate the controversial incident, Peña said in statements quoted by a Marca newspaper. There may have been a mistake in determining Robert Lewandowski'S foot in the offside situation. He added, "Let's hope that if a serious mistake was made, La Liga takes action." He clarified his point. If there was a mistake, it should be proven, and there should be an investigation into the matter, and the responsible authorities should take action. Barcelona coach Hansi Flick agreed with his goalkeeper's opinion and confirmed that he told the referee that his decision to disallow the goal was not correct. FIFA Referees Committee. Chairman's comment on canceling Lewandowski'S goal. Pierluigi Collina, chairman of the FIFA Referees Committee and one of the prominent figures in the world of refereeing, could not ignore the significant controversy sparked by the decision to cancel Robert Lewandowski'S goal in one of the matches, following VAR intervention and the offside ruling based on precise line analysis. In his remarks on the matter, Collina expressed his appreciation for the importance of VAR in improving refereeing decisions. But he pointed out that there are very fine challenges related to determining offside in such cases, which can lead to widespread controversy, especially when the differences are extremely narrow. Collina began his statement by saying, "VAR was created to enhance fairness in football and to reduce refereeing errors as much as possible. Our goal is to ensure that refereeing decisions are fair and objective, but there are certain situations where the details are very precise. In this case, Lewandowski'S disallowed goal sparked a lot of debate due to the small margin that was counted, which shows in the images that the player was only ahead by the tip of his boot." Collina pointed to the challenges VAR faces in such cases, explaining that the offside decision relies on very precise measurements that can be subject to debate, saying, "When it comes down to this level of precision, just the tip of a boot, this type of decision presents us with great challenges. We have the technology and the ability to measure every detail of the movement, but we must remember that football is not just about numbers and analyses. It's a game based on viewing pleasure and crucial moments. Sometimes, we see decisions made based on extremely narrow margins that make fans feel frustrated, especially if these margins aren't clear to the naked eye." Regarding the images that showed Lewandowski'S foot was behind the defender's foot, and that the offside may have been based on an inaccurate angle, Collina added, "Some analysts have pointed out that the foot considered for the offside might not have been Lewandowski'S, but rather that of the advancing defender. If this is the case, it means there was a chance the decision could have been different. VAR is not infallible, and the angles that display the image may influence the judgment. We need to improve how we use the technology to ensure that decisions reflect reality more accurately, especially in cases that rely on a very fine margin. Speaking about the widespread controversy this decision caused, Kalina hinted at the possibility of re-evaluating some aspects of VAR to avoid such situations, saying, "Football is a spectator sport, and fans want to see goals and players' skills. When a goal is cancelled based on a very small margin, it may be necessary to reconsider how we use the technology. At FIFA, we are constantly working on developing the VAR system, and we may need to improve the refereeing mechanisms in very precise offside cases to avoid any feeling of injustice." In a subtle hint, Kalina indicated that the disallowed goal could have been allowed if there hadn't been such a high degree of precision in the measurements, stating, "We cannot ignore that this type of disallowed goal could be considered legitimate if there wasn't extreme accuracy in the measurement. Sometimes it's better to allow players to benefit from such a slight difference because the spirit of the game requires prioritizing, attacking, and creativity on the field." I'm not saying the decision was wrong, but it's a decision that holds a lot of controversy. Kalina concluded his remarks with an explanatory message about the role of FIFA and the referees committee in enhancing fairness in the game, saying, "Our goal at FIFA is to achieve as much fairness as possible in matches, but we must also preserve the essence and spirit of the game. VAR is a fantastic tool, but it requires continuous development to avoid these precise situations that may cause widespread controversy. Ultimately, we want to enjoy matches that allow players to express their abilities and let fans enjoy every moment." Through these statements, Kalina showed respect for the technology, but he indicated that such fine cases can cause frustration, perhaps hinting that Lewandowski'S goal could have been considered valid under less precise conditions, emphasizing the need to develop VAR in line with the enjoyment of the game and the rights of players and fans. Liverpool and Barcelona's target. Guardiola's urgent plan to revive City. Manchester City is reportedly planning to activate the release clause of a star pursued by Liverpool and Barcelona last summer. During Euro 2024, which saw Spain crowned champions in Germany last July, several players shone, including Real Sociedad's midfielder Martin Zubimendi. Liverpool and Barcelona showed interest in signing him after the tournament, but he chose to stay with Sociedad for another season. According to The Sun, Zubimendi is now open to a move, raising speculation about his future. Manchester City is reportedly eyeing Zubimendi to fill the void in midfield left by Rodri. City is willing to activate the €60 million release clause in Zubimendi's contract with Sociedad and believes it can convince him to join them at the Etihad Stadium in January. Rodri's influence is expected to play a significant role in the negotiations. Manchester City is currently struggling, having lost their last 4 domestic and European games, including their recent defeat to Brighton in the Premier League.
Vâng, và trước khi tiếp tục video, thì các quý vị đang xem video thấy hay thì like, comment và đăng ký ủng hộ kênh với nhé. Một lần nữa xin chân thành cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.